Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to kind of do an extension of my first video where I made full metal jackets into hollow points, just in case you couldn't get hollow points, defensive ammo and such and so forth, and another shortage. So in this one I've chose a little bit different ammunition to start with. The first video I used what I could get my hands on, which at the time was Freedom Munitions ammo, and it was 180 grain, and they were only like 800 or 820 feet per second, really slow. So what I've got this time is get this in Winchester white box, 165 grain, and this is what it looks like. It's got a flat point on it. This is the version where I've drilled it out, and I put a pretty good size hole in these, and then we're going to try that against Federal Punch 165 grain hollow points. And I don't have one here out to show you. Give me a second here. Alright, and that's what the Federal Punch 165 grain looks like. Also, it's got a huge hole, hollow point. So we're going to shoot into this. I got it set up 3 wide, 7 deep. I think the full metal jacket might go through this, but that's not a big deal. If we don't catch that one, it's not all that big of a deal. I ain't lost anything. I'm hoping at 7 we can catch both the punch and the homemade hollow point. And I've got it 3 wide just in case the bullet veers off to the side somewhat. So I'm going to shoot it just like this, and then I'm going to put a piece of wood in here, a piece of plywood in behind the first row, and shoot through that and see if we get a change in hollow point expansion, or if we get fragmentation or anything like that. So let's get started. Alright, for my first shot, we're going to do the Winchester white box 165 grain full metal jacket flat point. There we go. So we went in 3 deep, come out the bottom of the third one. This is what I come up with. The bullet broke up. I'm really surprised that it did that. But we'll shoot now the homemade hollow point. Okay, for this shot we're going to do the homemade hollow point. Okay, looks like okay, we hit the first one, went through it, through the second one, through the third one, and hit the very bottom of the fourth one. did not catch it, as far as I can tell. All right, and our last shot like this, we're going to shoot the Federal Punch, see how it works. I'll tell you this, that punch actually does carry a punch. I think this is the first one. Probably not. Yeah, it is. It went through it. Into the second one. Through it. Into the third one. Looks like it went through it. Into the fourth one. Oh, it's at the back of the fourth one. There's where it ended up at. And as I expected, it had great expansion. This is the kind of stuff I've been seeing all along with these, so this is what I expected. Alright, this time we're shooting in through the wood. It's a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, and we're shooting first with our Winchester Full Metal Jacket, 165 grain. Again, first one, popped the top, busted a pretty good hole. And our second one, through our third one. Getting pretty messy over here. But did not make it into our fourth one. Okay, I found a jacket in the third one, but the rest of the projectile is missing. All right, in this shot, it's the homemade hollow point. I never did say this earlier on, but the hollow point cavity is about 18 grains. So these turned out to be about 147 grain bullets. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Holy smoke, that's gonna be warm. That hit and came right back at me. Lost the jacket. Of course, it busted the first jug. And it hit the piece of wood and bounced back. And nothing went through it, of course. might be the jacket to it. There's jacket pieces all over the ground here now. So I don't know if this come from that shot or maybe one of the earlier shots. I just seen it. Alright, this will be our last shot. It's with the Federal Punch 165 grain. Let's see how this one does through the wood. And of course, it makes quite a bang. Alright, this one did go through. It looks like it had already started expanding by the time it got to the wood. So, first one done, went through. The side ones, I think it just blew them off. It blew this one off and it actually busted. So, since we went through, we hit the second one, and it looks to me like there's pieces of wood in it. Yep. It carried quite a few pieces of wood. No jacket, no projectile. Into the third one. No hole. Concussion, but no hole. Wow. The backside, it hit that and it blew it out really good. There's wood busted out everywhere. All over the bottom down here. This has pieces of wood kind of stuck to it. But there is a hole somewhere in it. It's leaking somewhere from either a piece of jacket or a piece of wood. Which is interesting. I was kind of hoping to find at least find the projectile once I shot it. But I didn't. We're going to shoot it again. Because I want to see if the punch will actually expand once it hits hard barriers. So here's our second shot. This one didn't even go through. It hit the first one, blew through it, it turned down, it hit kind of low, and it turned down, went out the bottom. So it missed the wood altogether. Not shooting very good today. I'll try this again. Put that in my pocket. That time I shot a little higher. Looks like it did something. Of course, it blew that first piece away pretty good. One off the side. Went through the second one. Put a nice big hole right here in the back of our plywood. through the second one, through the third one, into the fourth one. I believe I have a hollow point here. That's the projectile. Now this is kind of what I would expect. It expanded before it hit probably, and then when it hit the wood, it started tearing the petals off the sides and deforming the nose even more. That's kind of what I wanted to know if it hit hard objects like bone, so on and so forth. That's perfect. Alright, that's going to be all for this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you want to see another one like this, just let me know. I want to try to do this in like a 5.56 or a 223 Remington. I just got an AR, so I want to try that out for home defense, of course. And if anything else that you can think of that you want me to try, just let me know in the comments below. I'll try to get it done. And from there, we'll see you on the next one.